Fernando Verdasco gave his view on the current state of the ATP Top 10. Fernando Verdasco appeared to make a dig at the likes of Stefanos Tsitsipas and Felix Auger-Aliassime as he claimed it was easier to be in the top 10 now compared to when he reached his own career high of number 7 in 2009. The Spaniard suggested that there were more chances for the current crop to take Grand Slam and Masters titles away from the likes of Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal as he explained why the younger generation had it better. Verdasco was at the peak of his powers in 2009, reaching a Grand Slam semifinal in Australia, hitting his career-high ranking of number 7 and qualifying for the ATP Finals before following it up with his maiden Masters final appearance in 2010. But the Spaniard was never able to go a step further and win the titles with the Big Four always in his way. Now ranked number 118 and at the tail end of his career, the 39-year-old said he would have wanted to be in the top 10 now instead of in 2009. Explaining why the younger players had a lot more opportunities than his generation did. "I think today is very different," Verdasco told Ubidenus. "By the time I reached 7th in the rankings, the top 4 players in the rankings were winning practically every single tournament they entered." The 7-time title winner hinted that he would have been able to compete for the majors if he played in this era. Looking back on how impossible it was over a decade ago with the current crop of top 10 players getting more chances to lift big titles. The 39-year-old continued, "It was practically impossible for other players to think of lifting a major title. Only Cilic, Del Potro or Wawrinka managed to win a slam in that period. In almost 20 years and 80 slams played, it happened on 3 or 4 occasions. Now there's certainly more room for everyone. From a certain point of view it's fairer. If you ask me as a player if I would have preferred to occupy 7th position today or in 2009, my answer is today." And Verdasco explained why he thought things were easier with the obvious reason that the Big Four were no longer as strong. "Roger has just retired, Murray is no longer at the same level he was 10 years ago and Rafa unfortunately always has to live with many injuries," he said. The former world number 7 had often found himself trying to get through at least 2 of the Big Four when trying to advance in draws, beating Djokovic in the 2010 Monte Carlo Masters semifinal before losing to Nadal in the championship match.